and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What? About how dark your baby is going to be?
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
What was that conversation?
That conversation I'm never going to share. But at the time it was awkward. I was a bit shocked.
Most of us have to be very careful with how we absorb the information we get from the media, because most of the time the media houses are very misleading. I have mentioned many times on this show that I have a lot of admiration for Piers Morgan. I have watched him a lot. I really enjoy watching his shows, right? And I have watched him for like many years now. And even though I do not agree with the way he carries out some of his interview, I still have great respect for him because I think he is really skilled and he is really gifted at this show thing. So I want you guys to watch this heated debate between him and one of his guests on his popular show, Piers Morgan Uncensored. So watch.
You were there on Good Morning Britain on the day, the morning after the Oprah Winfrey interview aired. We had a pretty lively series of exchanges on that show. As you know, I left Good Morning Britain the next day because I was asked to apologise for disbelieving her claims of racism. I said I wanted to see evidence of this so-called racism. We now learn from Harry's own mouth that they did not call the royal family racist after all. So I'm not quite sure why I had to leave my job. Are you?
Yes.
Well, go on. Why?
Because they actually didn't use the words racist.
Oh, please.
And would you like me to finish?
No, I'll tell you what I want to do, Tricia. Before you go any further, I want to play you what they said on Oprah. Then you can repeat what you've just said. Let's watch this.
Okay.
And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What? About how dark your baby is going to be?
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
What was that conversation?
That conversation I'm never going to share. But at the time it was awkward. I was a bit shocked.
Yeah, and the end of that first clip of Meghan Markle goes on to say that if the baby was too dark, that would be a problem. Yes, you may think that. So that I'm afraid, Tricia, that is racism.
Hang on just a minute.
The charge is... Let me finish my question. Let me finish my question. The charge was racism against the royal family. At the time, they produced no evidence. Her version of events was nearly 2 years after Harry's timeline for when this happened. They've never named the royal member who said this stuff. And now we get told casually it's not racism.
All right, can you just play that again? Because there must be something wrong at my line. I didn't hear either Harry or Meghan use the word racism. I heard you use it. I saw the press use it. I didn't actually hear them use the word. And that's when we had that robust exchange of words, I think what I said to you is that I do get fed up with other people labelling, white people, labelling what is and isn't racist to black people. Now, if they'd actually used the word racism, I would be agreeing.
Trish. Honestly.
You know, if there's one thing that I have noticed about the media is that they can take something you said and then twist it and turn it into something totally different. You can say A, the media will pick the A and turn it into B or C or D and then spread it. And the way they will make it look like, you will not be able to understand or to even comprehend what is going on. And that's what the media has done with the Meghan Harry ongoing situation or story. The media have taken everything and twisted it and then throw it out there. Meghan or Harry will say something, the media will pick it and then turn it around. Sometimes the media will go all its way to try to be speculating about what might be going on in the heads of Meghan or Harry. The media have been the main cause of all the issues that Meghan, Harry, and the royal family are facing. You will hear them from nowhere. The royal family will never do this. Harry will never do that. William will never do this. The king will never do that. And I'm like, how do you know about all these things? How do you know? Maybe they might not. How do you know? This is a lie. This cannot be happening. I'm like, who told you? Who told you it's a lie? You see, the media is one of the biggest problems that we are facing because they twist everything around. They come up with all sorts of slogans. I can make example of Harry's latest memoir that he wrote. He titled it Spare. And the media gave it like 100 different names. Explosive memoir, bombshell documentary, this, that, this. Harry did not make all these names. Harry mainly gave it one name, Spare, but the media gave it 100 names. That's why most of us have to be very careful with what we consume from media. Most of us have to be very careful with how we absorb the information we get from the media, because most of the time the media houses are very misleading. They will take something and they will twist it and then they will throw it back at you guys. And when you look at what you said and what they've thrown out into the public, you will be confused because it will be totally two different things. But to you guys out there, what do you think about this conversation between Piers Morgan and the guests? Do you think that Piers Morgan was right to insinuate that what Meghan said on Oprah Winfrey's show meant that the royal family were racist towards her, or it was a media that caused all the confusion? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And please do not forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because little deeds of goodwill like the one you are doing just now helps the channel a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much, and see you in the next one. Cut.